the start of the second half. Return coming from the 6. He's stopped on the return at the 27. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. He's got time here. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, and he just hurls this one away. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. They'll try and throw it here. He completes it in traffic. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
It's a gain of 5.
They put a receiver in motion right. They go play action here. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. On now comes their punter. And he sends this away. Definitely his best kick of the game thus far. And a fair catch made without incident, just inside the 25. No return on that punt. And it'll be their football. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. On the counter, McCaffrey. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. Once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go. They motion the tight end over. He's out of time, and they drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Takes it into the 26. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. This offense ready to get going again now. And all the touchdowns are sure going to catch some eyes around the league, but sure not unexpected for those of us who saw how well he was throwing it back when he got his first couple of scores.
Yeah, and if anything, he's only continued to improve and play better as this defense tried and failed to find any way to slow him down.
Right down the middle, it's good. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Now this offense ready to head back out. And the open lanes, the beautiful windows that he no doubt dreamt about before this game, Brock, well, they just haven't been there. It's almost like the defense challenged itself between the pass rush and the secondary. Who could make more big plays here?
Yeah, you're talking about the difference between the practice field and then the reality. this game. Sacks, interceptions. And while we won't be the final judge on which area of this defense has been the biggest winner, we do know who the loser's been, the quarterback, who's had to deal with an excellent defensive showing.
And he crosses the sideline, a yard or two beyond, looks like the 30. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 31, got Washington, it's complete. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. They're set up at the 35 now. Mills back to throw. And a well played defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away. That makes it 2nd down. They'll throw it again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Throwing here, Mills. Coleman is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Pete, that's a really nice play in coverage. The linebacker looking like a quarterback on that play. Perhaps those cover guys could take some notes and stay in position, and most importantly, swat that pass away.
He has it at the 13. And he gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20. The drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Takes the handoff, now to throw. He puts some power on it. It connects on the deep shot. And he's in. Touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Dicker on now for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The visitors back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And he just keeps on catching passes here in the 2nd half. It seems like we're going to remember his work there from this game more than what he's done from the backfield. Here's Mills. Complete to Njoku. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. One play in, and already they're close to midfield. On 1st and 10, it's McCaffrey. And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. It's taken in by Washington. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. They're going play action. Wilson's got it. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10.
Result is a 1st down.
Looking to throw. Mills. It's not going to get there. They drop it. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and clear. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make make a big one for yourself, and they do get home with that sack.
A run with McCaffrey. He cuts it to the right sideline. He crosses out of bounds, and now we're going to learn who the penalty flag is on.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty, and now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Here's 2nd and 14. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. That play good for 17 and a first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And a first down.
Handoff headed left to McCaffrey. And he's able to take this one in for the touchdown. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
The kick is good.
That one splits the uprights. And these guys cut into the lead by another point. Pass now to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. They track him down, but a nice return in the end there, Brock. He's out to the 38. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Now they'll throw out of the gun. This finds Mitchell complete. And he's going to go down right along midfield stripe. To the line we go. They're set. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From midfield now. Completed over the middle. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Called in by Worthy. And they make the stop. I'm going to say about the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there, and it'll give them a 1st down. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Still sticking with the passing game. On the left side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it'll give him a 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Pass it down close. Touchdown. As they drive forward to win right now, looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Dicker on now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Return starts at the 3. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Visitors, and this running back headed back out for a new series. They really have the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
Washington.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
First down.
Now we give McCaffrey. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Thankfully, only one quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's been a great time at the stadium for this crowd. Their side has turned this into a blowout as we start the 4th. Offense to the line for second down. Here's Mills to throw. And they get to him right behind the line on this one to take him down. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. Just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut big, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. Now Mills. Got a man. McCaffrey has it. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time he was out of the backfield with a running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
They'll take over first down again at their own 30-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
He was brought down at the 26.
A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have second and 4.
Second and 4.
They'll motion him out of the backfield left. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up. Throwing from the gun here. That's caught for the first. He's at the 3. The 10. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown. These guys continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Dicker on now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25. That outruns their offense. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Short pass brought in. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Finds him over the middle. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Here we go, third and less than a yard. Back now, pressure on its way. Isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down.
Yeah, this has been flawless, really, from every side, Kate. In order to get to double-digit sacks, it requires a tremendous amount of work leading up to this game, but then ultimately the execution of everybody. This has been the acronym of team. Together, everyone achieves more, and more is 10 sacks.
Hunter takes the field on fourth down, and he sends this one flying. He's got it at the 24. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. They're out and set, first and 10.
Let's go now.
Here's Robinson up the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on first down. You just want some yards to set up an easier second down play. They will take that execution every time.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he drives that puck backward on a gain of 4.
You'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Hey, even though that was an excellent run, I got to talk about the receivers here, Kate, because 9 times out of 10, you see a run like that in this league, 10 plus, you know those guys on the outside are doing their job, shining as blockers, keeping those defenders away from the back.
And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Connects on the crosser. And he gets this forward to the 19.
You know, they say you never go broke taking a profit. Just find that completion. And it may not be a Benjamin, but even those little dollar bills start to add up.
Handoff on second and short. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, the big guy gets him some positive yardage in close. It's not that the defense didn't expect the run. I just don't think they expected him to be the one running it.
Out of the gun, they'll cut him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play.
You know, Kate, we talk about these wide receivers all the time and the incredible body control, but I'll say this, these pass rushers in this day and age, the body control they have to get home on these sacks, but more importantly, to create these strip sacks is so hard to do, and that is a master's class in how to take the ball away. Well done.
Here comes their offense out again. Drive starts out with a first and 10. Throwing now, following the turnover. Completed here to McCaffrey. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
From the 31. This ball's caught by McCaffrey. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. New set of downs for him at the 38.
Result is a first down.
Here's Mills. Called in by Njoku, left side. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. Halfway to the marker, it's second and 5.
At the 43-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
From the 43. Got Washington Robinson. It's complete. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
And that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Third down, 1 yard to go. Takes the handoff, now to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got fourth down.
Man, these guys are sideline mavens. They always seem to know exactly where that boundary is without looking. He's not quite at that level yet. Lost track of where he was, and he brought it in out of bounds.
That hits at the 9, but nobody around to grab it. It carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll run the draw with Robinson. And the hit stuffs him cold. Well, he maybe got back to the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Another carry for Robinson. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
This offense will take that from their ground game every time. But I know, I've been around this league a long time. Runs like that, they're really hard to come by. It takes everybody. And maybe a little breakdown there on defense, too, to take advantage of.
And this one is stopped after getting up past the 35. First down play, that's a 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win, too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with a win. And they weren't afraid to keep running up that score to the point that records came in wins on the way to victory. The point total, Brock, actually eclipsed the old record of 72 points in a game, which was held by Washington since 1966. Now a new record stands, one of the great offensive showings we have ever seen. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It was a great effort from our winners as we say thanks for watching and have a great rest of your day.